Welcome to another video on the Hobby Drone Pilot channel. Today I am on the ridge in Grand Turk and I am going to fly the DJI Flip down the hill and over North Creek. This drone has really grown on me and I have certainly changed my mind about this drone, and having flown this drone a few times, I now believe that it is a very capable drone and good value for money.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit.
Welcome back. There is one school of thought that the DJI Flip does best when flown autonomously, that is without the standard controller. In other words, it is believed that the DJI Flip best value is as a selfie drone. However, I beg to differ and prefer to fly it with the standard controller, and when flown with the controller this drone really shines. Sure, it struggles in the wind, but on a good day the camera is as good as the DJI Mini 4 Pro, a drone that I regret I don't have. But with the DJI Flip I do not have to mope about spill milk. This drone is really good, and for one who believes flying drone is like therapy, it has not disappointed me at all. The Mini 4 Pro is a great scenery or vehicle tracking drone. Yes, it has some very advanced features. If you need to track vehicles, the Mini 4 Pro wins hands down, and its 360 obstacle avoidance could be a game changer when flying in confined spaces. The Flip only has obstacle braking, not avoidance. It can't avoid, only stops you from hitting an object, and the object has to be in the front. But one should never depend on obstacle avoidance but on their own skill and judgment. As far as cameras, for shooting people, I actually think the Flip is better. For tracking people, it's not even close. From the videos I have seen I believe that the Flip can track people far better than the Mini 4 Pro. Let me repeat again, I do not own a Mini 4 Pro, but in my view the cameras are the same. It appears to me that the Mini 4 Pro needs a full body shot to track well. The Flip can track partial body shots, and this is probably its greatest strength because it does it well. It really tracks people best when used autonomously, and in this regard it is more versatile than the Mini 4 Pro. The Mini 4 Pro has longer battery life, but the Flip at around 30 minutes is quite good. As far as surviving crashes, the Flip is far better. It is not only surprisingly tough, but with the enclosed props it is much more likely to survive a crash than the Mini 4 Pro.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what
In my experience, the Mini 4 Pro has a more sensitive and sophisticated GPS and O4 system and has better range and better GPS lock. It's also better in the wind, though neither drone is great in a high wind. The Air 3s would be better in windy conditions and has a whole set of great features, but it's on the bulky side. For night operations, the Mini 4 Pro is probably superior, but it depends on the mission. The Mini 4 Pro has a landing light and night shots which boosts camera gain with little grain. I haven't operated the Flip much at night, but it seems less stable in the dark when flying it with the controller. In my case, the RC2. However, it is pretty stable in the dark using autonomous modes. When using a controller with the Flip, it seems to revert to a very Mini 4 Pro-like operation, but with less features and less stability. When operating autonomously, it uses its optical flow sensors in a different way and is not reliant on GPS. I have actually done one night flight with the Flip and it performed surprisingly well. As far as noise, the Mini 4 Pro is much more quieter and less noisy. The Flip is less noisy than a Neo, but more noisy than the Mini 4 Pro. In fact, I can hear the Flip at 800 to 1000 feet away. If you want to fly long distances and capture epic scenery or vehicles driving, the Mini 4 Pro appear to be much more suited for that mission. If you want a drone you can deploy in less than 30 seconds, is a people shooting vlogging masterpiece and still has some scenery shooting capability, the Flip is a better choice. The Flip is also much cheaper. However, if you can afford to purchase both drones, they are great drones. I have really come to love the Flip and don't believe not having the Mini 4 Pro that I am missing out on very much.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. By thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't, that's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Just some quick specs between both drones. DJI Flip 1/1.3-inch sensor, up to 4K 100 frames per second video resolution, 10-bit vlog and normal, 249 grams, 12 megapixel photos, hyperlapse, 1080p in-app, $440 one battery with standard controller, $640 with smart controller, prop cage plus front and bottom sensors, 8-mile range, 32 minutes flight time, cropped 1440 vertical video and subject tracking. DJI Mini 4 Pro 1/1.3-inch sensor, up to 4K 100 frames per second video resolution, 10-bit vlog and HLG, 249 grams, 12 megapixel photos, hyperlapse, 4K in-app, $700 one battery with standard controller, $960 with smart controller, omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, 11-mile range, 34 minutes flight time, true 4K vertical video and active track 360. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the scenery. I believe that it was a beautiful flight. See you shortly in another video. Cheers.